Why would anybody train 12 hours a week if they're not a pro athlete?
Hi everybody, welcome to a new video. One of my favorite things to do is just wake up, head out the door and train. Running, cycling, swimming, every day something different. And it's no secret. In recent years, I have dedicated myself to developing my endurance. This came about through a combination of chance, luck, and eventually a desire to find and go past my limits. In the meantime, creating more than a training schedule. I have tried to create a lifestyle that would enhance my health, well-being, and daily quality of life, as well as being conducive to longevity and performance. In this video, I would like to share with you how endurance, and in this particular moment, triathlon training, has impacted my life. As a brief introduction and some context, this is very briefly what a typical day would look like. Waking up, heading out the door to train, and then breakfast to focus on good recovery. This is an example. We went to a super cool spot in Canggu, I Am Vegan Babe, where I got a blueberry banana and ice cream with some plant protein. It was ridiculously good. The rest of the day is spent working, getting groceries,
no plastic bag,
having lunch with Brina, spending some time together. And now, for the main subject of this video, I would like to start by trying to answer one simple question.
Why would anybody train 12 hours a week if they're not a pro athlete? Everybody will have a different and personal answer to this. All I can do is share what happened to my life when I started integrating training as a daily routine, weaving it into my lifestyle, and the ripple effects it had on eventually facing what my purpose in life is. So I just fell into training like this. I just fell into triathlon training. It wasn't a goal that I had in my mind. It just happened. And why did it happen? Because triathlon training is so particular in the way that encompasses so many different sports that you need to focus on. So basically every day you do something, every day you're moving. And moving every day is something that I just started doing, and I felt tremendous benefits from it. I would get so many insights in what I was supposed to do in my day. I started exercising and moving, especially early in the morning as the first thing, just waking up. And I just kept on doing it because I felt it had all these great benefits on like mental clarity and setting the mood for the day. So moving was a great way to, in the morning, focus on what I had to do for the day. Basically, I understand that this is a way of quieting the mind, much like meditation. So when we force a stress on our body, which in today's case is a run, we force our body to let go of so many things that are not necessary. So stop thinking about a lot of things that are not necessary, because all it needs to think about in that moment is run, one step in front of the other, breathe, get to the next kilometer. And this has great and tremendous benefits, in my case, on all the rest of our life, because it basically quiets down everything that isn't necessary, but that maybe is chattering back in the brain. And it makes what is simply the right choice or what it needs to be done, it gives it a spotlight. It shines a spotlight on it, and it makes it accessible for the whole rest of the day. So starting out with running like this and exercising early in the morning and figuring out these things, what happened was I tried to find a way to weave this into my daily routine. And the coolest thing about triathlon training is that it is so varied while still having like a goal that you're aiming for. So every day it's a different way of moving your body. So it can be cycling, it can be swimming, it can be running. So every day is a new stimulus. And these stimulus I found worked in different ways to achieve the same kind of outcome. So like quiet the mind and get me very focused on what I wanted to do. Triathlon training can be very time consuming. So on average, I think I did around 9 hours to 13 hours, 14 hours a week. It can be a downside because, I mean, yeah, it is time consuming. So you're dedicating so much time to this. But what I found is that dedicating so much time to the training actually gave me back so much more. And I gotta be honest about this. it pointed out a lot of things that weren't going great in my life. So they forced me to be real with myself. Training alone with an elevated heart rate for so many hours really made me confront some things that in my life weren't going great. And it's all first world problems, like nothing major, nothing crazy, but they forced me to, I think, through controlled stress on my physiology and pain and suffering, because during training that's what happens when you push yourself. I really started asking myself, what do I want to do? What is it that I want to do? And I've got to admit, in my life I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. Before starting this volume in training, I was telling myself that that was what I wanted to do, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do. So training for 9, 10, 11 hours really helped me to connect with my deeper purpose in life. Or if I didn't actually know what my purpose in life was, it forced me to reckon this, to understand this, and to work towards finding my deeper purpose in life. In a nutshell, that is what training 10 hours a week did for me. And I'm so glad it came into my life. It's crazy because it just helped point out things that maybe I wouldn't have realized for so many years. Maybe another 5 years would have gone by before I had a moment of truth and realized that I was doing something I didn't want to do, that I didn't love. Another really cool thing, it helped me build some confidence that maybe I didn't have, because figuring out a training plan, sticking to it, nailing the sessions can give you a big boost in confidence, because it can show you that you are capable of so much more than what you think you are. Maybe you see something on paper and it seems impossible. To me, it seemed impossible to do some of the things I've done. But I had them in me. I did have them in me, and training those hours pointed it out. I'm not a pro athlete. I'm an absolutely average loser athlete. I'm a fake pro, if you want to call it that way, because I value training so much, but for what? I'm never going to win a medal. I'm never going to win anything. So why do I do it? Because it's not about the training. It's not about the physical. I mean, it is also about the physical benefits, but it is about the ripple effects it had on my life. Let's call them collateral benefits, like improved mood, improved fitness, quieting of the mind, beautiful adventures, being very in tune with your body and your mind. So both of them, you can be in tune with both what you want to do with your purpose in life and also with your body, like feeling when it is 100%, when it is lower, when you need to rest. It teaches you a lot of lessons. Cultivating fitness, cultivating presence, that's what I would say training did for me. Awesome adventures, meeting really cool people, inspirational people, being an inspiration to yourself also is something that I would say. And training anchors you in the present moment. It lets you let go of everything that isn't necessary, and it anchors you, both your mind and your body, in the good and in the bad, in the present moment. And that can be a very powerful thing in revealing things that have got nothing to do with the physical training. Personally, I discovered so many things about myself during hard sessions and also during easy sessions, long sessions, during races. Beautiful things, very awesome revelations, awesome ideas, awesome insights for business, for so many things. And also bad stuff, like maybe that I was lacking something, that something was lacking in my life, or that I needed to address something that was very important but had been putting off. It might sound trite, it might sound like I'm making a big deal about this, but I believe training can give us so much more apart from physical benefits if we allow it to. If we allow training to give us all it can give us, the benefits can be vastly more than just physical. They can be mental, they can be a relationship, they can be purpose, they can be connection, they can be so many more things. Hope you liked the video. I really felt like sharing this because it helped me so much in my life that I hope it can benefit you too. So allow training to give you all it can give you. It's more than VO2 max, it's more than power, it's more than watts, it's more than times. especially triathlon training, is very, very cool because it can be a lifestyle. It can be an amazing lifestyle of adventure, fitness, presence, traveling, meeting cool people. It's so dope, I love it. So if you like the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It means a lot and it really helps the channel grow. Let me know in the comments down below if you had any of these benefits in your own personal journey in training, what it did for your life, what it changed, and if it caused a transformation. I can't wait to hear your stories. Leave the comments down below. I will read every single one of them, and I try to answer to every single comment that is left on the channel. For now, that's all I've got. Let's go catch a dope sunset.
I'm truly grateful for everything endurance training has brought into my life. I keep going on with it because I feel it makes me a better human and pushes me to evolve and grow. It is one of the reasons why I started this channel, to share my findings and benefits, knowing well that I am just one of many who has experienced these things. In sharing these findings, I hope to help others, maybe, discover these truly life-changing things it can bring about for themselves. Thanks for watching, as always, and see you in the next video.